Yo, what's good, guys? KosherTech here. So today we got another Chinese case to review. Let's go. Now this is from Montech. You know Kosher be rocking Montech cases legit right now with these reviews. But anyways, this has a mesh front. It has a, like a typical, like the X1 has a mesh front. We have glass over here. Now on the front, it does support it pre-installed. It has 6 fans pre-installed. So we have 3 in the front, which are 140 millimeters. We have 2 up top, which are 120 millimeters, and then we have one in the rear, which is 120. So 3 140s and 3 120s. So like it is removable. Once we get it naked, I'll show you cats. But we have this glass over here. Basically comes out. I'm gonna show you all that in a second. But anyways, the front I/O we have here. We have a power button. We have mic headphone. We have 2 USB 2s. We have a reset as well as. Oh man, this reset is a pain. Reset, and then as well as LED light. I gotta see what this is to change colors, as well as a USB 3. Now, in a sec, I'm also gonna put the Montech Air 100, which is a micro ATX case. That case provided innovation. I'm gonna show you guys exactly. I'm gonna put them side by side. I'll tell you guys why. But anyways, next we have vents over here, which again will give us more cold air coming in the case. Now, of course, like I said, you pop this open right over here. This is removable via hinges. You guys know all this. Anyways, we get no rubber grommets. This is no bueno right here. I want some 3 rubber grommets. I want them closed up. I hate looking at all this. But anyways, we could put 2 additional fans here, which are 120. See, these cutouts are ready for fans. So we could put additional fans here for 120. I mean, what else? I mean, it's pretty simple, man. It uses, this is legit, the X1 with Chinese steel, man. I just want to be hyped reviewing this case, but I'll be honest with you, it's whatever. I honestly think it's kind of overpriced, yo. I said this should be $50. You know what I mean? But anyways, you got punch out PCIe slots over here. You know how much I hate this. This no bueno. But anyways, listen, let's get her naked and let's talk. Let's go. All right, you guys, so she officially naked. Now, one thing I want to say is I don't believe this case basically has any radiator support. So I don't think you can mount a rad in the front. I don't think you can mount a rad up top. I looked in the website, looked on Amazon, looked everywhere. I didn't see any rad support. So me personally, I will try to mount a rad up top, see if it's actually gonna go fit. I mean, it should probably fit in the front. But anyways, just to show you cats, so these are 140 fans. You guys can see they're pretty bulky. They're big fans. Now, man, you know how I feel about cases coming with fans. I'm honestly not a proponent of that. I wish this come with no fans and let us add our own fans as well as drop the cost of the case. So if this case was $50, we straight. We spend another $30, $40. We get some nice fans, which we want, and we kosher. We don't got to worry about anything else with pre-installed stuff. But anyways, like I said, just it is what it is in the front. And we do have a Montech logo here. Listen, man, you cats go complain to them. And of course, we have the PSU shroud, which I'm not a fan of as well. Like I said, same thing as the X3, just a little voided up, a wee bit. Anyways, we got SSD support over here. We got, cable cutouts. We got a wee bit of it here. Of course, I love this, how it is here on the side, not on the front. A little bit here, the I/O, but I mean, it is what it is. Anyways, Kosher, calm down. And man, not only these fans are pre-installed, these are all Molex. So you might be kosher. Are you serious? Bruh, I'm a buck with you right now. They're all Molex. They're gonna run at 1 speed. I hope they're at least gonna give us, it's probably gonna be at 1200, but maybe it's gonna be at 1500. But I gotta see. But anyways, they're gonna be all at 1 speed. It actually tells you here, this is for fans. Basically, the reason why it's labeled is for pin support. So if you take these pins out, I can't even, but here you're gonna see basically these are male coming out and this is the female, you plug them in. But they're all Molex. Like I said, they're not gonna be PWM fans. They're gonna run on 1 speed. Now, booklets and all that stuff is here. Now for support, we could put basically a spinning disc up top, a hard drive, mechanical drive, and on the bottom as well, we could put a mechanical drive or an SSD up top and SD in the bottom. So, listen, it is what it is, man. I mean, I really can't get hype. I'll tell you this right now. If you guys are looking for a good budget ATX case, my personal favorite, which I've reviewed, is also by Montech. It's the Air X. That thing is absolutely beast. I also kind of dogged the fans on that case too because they had 2 big ass 200 mil, which I didn't care for. I removed them. But anyways, check that case out. If you want a micro ATX case, like I said, I'm gonna throw you guys the Air 100 right now in a few. That thing is also a beast, and we're gonna compare it side by side. But anyways, not really like mind blown about this case. It's not giving me anything unique, anything that's like, has this case really stand out. It just looks, typical, man. I mean, the 140 fans, it just looks wah. The steel is really, you know, just cheap thin steel. But I mean, of course, you know, you get this flex and this bend on most of all these cases, but it really doesn't stand out for me. Now for dust filters, of course it has a dust filter up top. You guys saw that basically, and then we have one dust filter in the bottom, but irrelevant stuff. But anyways, let me put the Air 100 and just go side by side. Let's go. All right, guys. So to check, of course, we have the X3 right over here and the Air 100. One is a mid-tower case. One is a micro ATX case. Now the size difference is, you know, it's a little taller and whatnot, but the innovation I was talking about, like the front. Now this just has just a garbage, you know, grill where you got to pull it out basically. And a lot of feedback I get from you youngins is basically you're scared to pull it out, you're scared to damage it. So what I like what Montech basically did over here is just, we have this nice aluminum strap. Again, just give us this a nice premium look. You could just pull it out. That's it. You could just pull it out. It comes, it's not plastic, it's metal, which is dope. And then you could just dust your case and do whatever you want to do. Now the shroud over it, again, I showed this in my review of this case. You could just pull it from the bottom and voila, it comes out. You know, it's just, a wee bit of that innovation is actually pretty dope in my opinion. Now, even when we return it, and of course, let me just show you cats here, we got some, you know, rubber grommets over here. Just a little bit, just gives us that nice premium look, a nice flex. You know, you cats could basically flex with your homies, you know, just tell them, yo, I got this. And they're gonna be like, yo, what's that? Is that like a Corsair case, NZXT, and all those cases? But nah, it's a Montech case. You know what I'm saying? Now, also another thing, we got an ARGB port. Where's an ARGB port in this case? Now, a lot of you cats are gonna be probably telling me, yo, Kosh, but still, it's budget, this, that, bro. I don't care, man. I really don't. Don't give us the fans. Give us things that we actually would appreciate more. This right over here, we would appreciate more. The front plate over here. Grommets, I would appreciate more. RAT support, I would appreciate more. You know what I mean? Like, this case gave me RAT support too. You could put a 240 up top. Anyways, we could sleeve them. We got these nice sleeves here on the back. If we just turn this over here, one man operation, yo, bear with me, son. All right, this ain't a long hair don't care video, bruh. It's a kosher video, son. But anyways, where is this? This is absolutely ugly. Here we got a nice look to it. You know what I mean? Like I said, ARGB. We get this, bruh. This is a $50 case, son. You could justify $7. You bugging, bro. Anyways, we got a hot swappable bay. Boom, pull, squeeze, comes right out. Well, if I didn't have the bag over here and whatnot. All right, Kosher, you almost played yourself. Anyways, boom, hot swappable. You comes right out, you pop it right in, 3 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, voila, it's in. Where's that here? Oh shit, where is it? I don't see it. Because it ain't got none, bruh. It ain't got none, man. This is what I'm saying. Like, this pisses me off, bruh. This pisses me off. Kosher, calm down and getting emotional, man, on this. But this is what I'm saying. Like, how can you justify it? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is exactly like the X1, bro. Exactly like the X1. Just give us 140 size fans and call it a day and just make us like a consumer feel kind of silly, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Why don't you give us the Air 100 into an ATX form? I would say, yo, it's fuego, son. If this case, Montech, bro, easy buck. I'll make you cats say easy buck right now. Give us this case in a ATX form, we good. I just made you money right there, man. I just made you, and sell it. You should have sold this for $70. This garbage over here, sell it for $50, man. If you like this design, probably get the X1, man. The X1 is right now $50. You know what I mean? This is where I see this case going at $50. But that's enough of me basically bashing it. Let me build in it. Maybe I'll have a different experience of actually building in it. Let's do some testing or whatnot. But straight off the bat, guys, you know, I showed you how I felt. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But anyways, let's go. All right, you guys, so as you guys can see, the X3 is fully built. Now, it was very similar building in the X1 as well. Not bad, very straightforward, you know, easy breezy, 1, 2, 3. Now, of course, the fans do light up the RGB. I'm gonna go over that in a sec. Now, also, as you guys could see, an AIO does fit. Now, it actually fit very natively, no issues. Again, I'm gonna show you guys with the screws as well, but a 240 fit, actually, it looks like a 280 might also fit. There was a good offset up top. Let me just take this dust filter out. So look at the offsets. I mean, they're pretty decent because you could fit, it almost even seems like you could fit 140s out here on top as well. Well, at least with the offsets, it actually looks pretty spaced out. So it was no issue whatsoever of putting a 240 mil rad up here. 360 might also even go in the front, maybe even a 280 as well, and definitely a 240 is going to fit in the front. But even with these RGB LED, basically this LED button, remember I showed you guys, I was wondering like if I turn it off, that's it. That's all it does. It turns off and turns on the LEDs, man. That's BS. That really is some BS. Yeah, I'm really displeased with that they didn't give you at least cycling colors or anything, just on and off. It's pretty whack. Also the fans, you do hear the motor. I'm gonna let you guys hear it right now in a few seconds once I open it, but you do hear the motor itself, the bearing itself, like make some noise. Again, this is why I prefer to put my own fans. That is just a personal preference. But altogether, it looks absolutely beautiful. I installed the 120s just to show you guys if in the future, if you guys want to install. This is a case review. It does fit. So if you do guys want to put 120mm fans in there, you guys are good to go. Like I said, a 240. This is the AGO 240 AT2. The AT240 AIO. This thing is absolutely beast. I did review it. I'll have it in the description. But it looks really dope, man. It looks really nice. I just want to see how I could imagine the performance is going to be hella good. This is mesh. It's going to be blowing good air in, cold air in, and hopefully all will be well. But yeah, I mean, that's basically that. I mean, and of course we got the cable extensions looking, of course, on deck. Now with the cutouts, what I mean, you see there's no grommets over there. You see how that's exposed? It's no bueno, man. For $70, come on, fix that. Same thing in the bottom. Just not a fan of that. Just not a fan of that whatsoever. I wish that was more closed in, just to make things a bit better in that sense. But it is what it is. But overall, it came out beautiful. This thing actually looks really nice. But yeah, and the fans on the bottom are just the Asia Horse fans. But anyways, let's get into performance and let's see how this bad boy performs. Let's go. So like I said, you do hear a slight motor. Not sure how the mic is going to pick it up, but I'm letting you guys know that you do hear these little motor sound. All right, we have the stress test running at full blast over here. So we have Valley running in the background to stress out the GPU, as well as we have Ada64 out here running to stress out the CPU. Now, specs, I mean, for specifications we basically get for the performance we have right now running at 67 Celsius. Of course, I do have an AIO in here, and the GPU is running at 63. I believe the bottom fans actually kind of, they're all huffing. They're pushing a lot of, hopefully a little cool air coming from just cooling off the graphics card. Now as well, speaking of the graphics card, the headroom you get is not so much, to be honest. Like, this is a foot-long car, so it's 12 inches. So if you have a car that's a bit too long, it's going to be touching the fans, especially if you're going to put a 360, which I believe a 360 should fit here in the front. And if you have fans, so it might be a little touching a little close. So maybe the best thing is to put an AIO up top. Now, the reason why I went with an AIO is just to show you guys that it fits. I could have gone with the regular air cooler. You guys could do it yourself. All the specs and everything I will have in the description below. I just wish, like I said, with the fan situation, you know what, it is what it is. I can't change it. It comes with fans. If you guys like it, you guys like it. You guys don't, I mean, swap out the fans. But overall, what do I think about this case? I think it's a little overpriced. I want to say, I wish it was at $50, especially with these fans. These fans are nothing special. They're not PWM fans. They're not the premium Montech fans. So they're just some entry-level BS fans. I mean, $50 case. To be honest, in my opinion, it's $50. It's a little priced, for $20 a little more. I would say it's a little overpriced, but that's just me. Dealt with other cases. This one's a little overpriced, but overall, it's decent. If you guys catch it on sale for $50, get it. But the Montech Air X, go with that. If you want a good ATX case, that thing is absolutely beast, man. Watch the review. You guys are gonna absolutely love it. Performance-wise, it's doing a decent job, and But as always, guys, let me know what you cats think about this case, guys. I'm KosherTech. I'm gonna catch you cats next time. Deuces!